So you spent your hard-earned on a PS5, you waited in the queue, you might only just be getting your PS5, even though they've been out for months. They're still in high demand and low supply. But now that you have got one, or you're about to get one, what do you need to make sure you're getting the most from this device? You might say you just plug it in, no dramas, it's good to go. But there's a lot you can do to make sure that you're getting the most from it. Now, one of the challenges of the past has been you always need to find an Ethernet cable. You need to run a cable through the house, or you need to challenge it, through some sort of form of different length of cable. You have to put the PS5 in a place where it's near the router, or you have to rely on Wi-Fi, which you might find a bit patchy, sketchy, or slow. No more. Enter this guy. This guy here is the XR1000 Wi-Fi 6 gaming router from Netgear, the Nighthawk. Now, they really love their Nighthawk range, and it is targeted directly at gamers for a whole bunch of reasons, which I'll run through shortly. So let's take a look. This is it. So it's a good looking device. It's angry. It's meant to look this way purely based on its target at gamers. So look, the thing about this is it could be just a little black box, but I think the idea of having this, hung, because it's got wall mount, or sitting on the desk, wherever you want. You can have this thing wherever. I've had this, my Nighthawk from years ago, I used to have up on the wall, and I'd have it sitting like this, hanging on the wall. Looks awesome. So well worth thinking about that. But broadly, very easy to put these antennas in a position like that. So it looks good. Great little router. Now, the reason for this, Wi-Fi 6. Now, Wi-Fi 6 enables a whole range of new things in gaming, and most importantly, Wi-Fi 6 is a better connection, it's a faster connection, it's a more reliable connection, and it's essentially a traffic-free connection, device to device. And that's what you're getting with this. So, Netgear say, Wi-Fi 6 critical capabilities is reducing network congestion with up to 4 times capacity to game at top speed. So that's where you're really going to see an improvement in your gaming experience, is because you're getting those Wi-Fi 6 capabilities. So you add Wi-Fi 6, which the PlayStation 5 is the only console that has. I don't even think the Xbox Series X has Wi-Fi 6. The PlayStation 5 has Wi-Fi 6. It's ready to go with the Nighthawk. The Nighthawk, though, is aimed at gamers in a very specific way. You dig into the admin console. This is not so boring setup process. This is built for gamers. So, quality of service, critical. You can choose which devices in your home get the quality of service, which means they get priority. Choose the PS5 and you get priority. So on your network, if someone else is downloading terabytes of data because they're naughty or they're torrenting or whatever they might be doing, or someone else is streaming or whatever they're doing, doesn't impact you because your device gets its traffic first. So then what the Nighthawk does is it goes, right, new packet for the PlayStation, send it on. New packet for the Netflix account, wait, there's another PlayStation one, we'll send that on first and then we'll send the Netflix one on. Very smart like that. So Wi-Fi 6, critical new investment, and that means the PlayStation can be freed from the Ethernet cable. It can be put wherever you want in your house because Wi-Fi 6 gets you better range, better coverage, and there are also mesh versions of this too. Now, the Netgear Nighthawk Wi-Fi 6 mesh is a great little product as well. So connectivity, Wi-Fi, tick that box. Then there's the actual connectivity to the TV. Yeah, of course, you've got a HDMI cable. That's an easy one, right? You just plug it into a HDMI. You've already got a HDMI there, no need to change. You upgraded the PS4 to a PS5, just plug it in, no dramas at all. Nah, this is a great cable. Really good cable, high quality, 4K capabilities. But if you've just bought a PS5, you need to go one better. You need this guy. This one from Belkin is 4K, 8K, HDR, Dolby Vision, Ultra certified. So this is the bee's knees of cables, 48 gigabit speeds. Now, why does a cable make a difference? And it never really did until the last couple of years. So the thing is, cables, HDMI cables, gold plated this, different that, most of it didn't matter at all. Unless you had serious interference in the cabling area, you needed shielded cables, things like that. But today there's a new standard for HDMI, and that requires different cables. So if you don't have a cable that's capable of handling 8K and you want to output 8K, you're in trouble. So that's why you need that guy. Then there's this, the TV. Your choice of TV is now critical. You've bought a PS5, you've spent all that money, you're about to buy a new TV, you need to think about that. So this TV here, this is the Samsung Q950. This has the most beautiful design in television, without question. Right? There's no better looking television that I've seen. It's stunning because there's literally 1 millimeter of bezel all the way around. It's not really a bezel, it's just 1 millimeter of black on the screen. The bezel is even lower than a millimeter that goes all the way around. It's got this great sound effects that come from the top, the side, the back, everywhere. But most importantly, it's 8K. Oh, it feels nice too. It's 8K. So 8K resolution, beautiful screen. And the critical thing you need to be looking for, HDMI 2.1. So in 2021, there are lots of HDMI 2.1 capable machines coming on the market, Samsung being just one of them. That's last year's model. There's about 4 machines, 4 TVs last year, that maybe 5, that had HDMI 2.1. This year, a lot more, and that's a good thing. Hisense, for example, their 2021 ULED range has Game Mode Pro, which means if it's got Game Mode Pro written on it, HDMI 2.1, variable refresh rate, eARC, a bunch of things like that. Plus on a Hisense, it'll flick to game mode for you, so it'll be ready for those things. But a variable refresh rate means that your PlayStation is able to output different refresh rates at different time of the game or the use of the console, and your TV adjusts accordingly. But you can't get that without that quality TV and those features on a TV, and the cable, don't forget that as well. So once you've got those things, you've got great connectivity. You can put the PlayStation wherever you want because it's Wi-Fi. These are big ticks for your new PlayStation. You've now spent $11,000 on a TV and $800 on a PlayStation. It's a very expensive exercise, gaming, but there's a bunch of great accessories coming for PlayStation as well. So have a look at those here. So you've got your media remote. So that's the new remote that's built just for the PlayStation 5. And the idea here is that it's got Disney Plus, Netflix, Spotify, and YouTube built into the remote. That's really cool, excellent stuff. Then there's this new DualSense charging station. This allows you to just put your controllers straight on charge, as you can see here on the pack. Really cool. There's obviously extra controllers you can buy. We've got 4 controllers because you know what? Sackboy, let alone anything else. Great fun for multiple kids to play. Split the screen, especially if you're buying a TV 75, 85 inches. Split the screen 4 ways. Everyone gets a 40-inch TV. Multiple controllers, a great way to go. So those are cool as well. This is the new HD camera for PlayStation 5. Very cool, allows you to get those kind of, face login, different things, and there's a bunch of games that will use the camera as well. So all those accessories are coming, and this is really exciting. Headphones from PlayStation. So these are built to work with the PlayStation VR. Obviously they'll work on the PlayStation 4 and 5. But what they've got in them is probably what matters most. So there's dual microphones, so you're getting really good quality talk and sound. Built-in rechargeable battery. There's a wireless adapter, so you can plug the wireless adapter into the PlayStation and get running with that, as well as the 3.5 millimeter. They're not bad looking units. Let's open them up, have a little look. All right, what do we think? How do I look? I should have my controller out as well. But this is gaming in 2021. What do you reckon? Look, they suit the PlayStation mood, right? They suit the PlayStation style. PlayStation have come up with this full futuristic look in every part of their design. I think that they have taken consoles to the complete and utter next level in 2020 and now 2021. So many cool things for you to get for your PlayStation 5 to make sure not only that you've got the greatest use of your PlayStation 5, but also to make sure that you're getting the best out of it. There's no point plugging a PlayStation 5 into a TV with a 60 Hertz refresh rate, even though it's a big screen. You've got to think about what the game's going to look like. And these, the router, the cable, the accessories, are going to give you the best gaming experience on your PS5.